If you've lived in your home for 10, 20, even 30 years, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. You're looking around at your 1990s kitchen and your worn out carpet thinking you need to gut it all before you list. But before you touch a single hammer, listen to this. I made this exact same mistake in my own home. I had funky diagonal flooring transitions splitting the rooms, orangey laminate, and tired cabinets. I pulled up all the flooring, laid down luxury vinyl plank, painted the cabinets, built a custom butcher block island sealed perfectly with mineral oil, and tiled a new backsplash. It looked fantastic, but I only lived in it for 6 months before I got married and we decided to sell so that we could have our house together. Did it bring top dollar? Sure. Did I actually get to enjoy the thousands of dollars and hours of sweat equity I put into it? Not at all. As a managing broker for Keller Williams in southern Wisconsin and a licensed general contractor, one of the saddest things I see is a homeowner gutting a part of their house just to hand the keys to a stranger. You end up financially exhausted and you miss the window to right size on your terms. Today we're using strategic foresight to fix only what actually maximizes your list price. When I walk through a home with a client, I bring with me a pre-listing walkthrough checklist. I share this with my sellers as a reference so they know exactly what to tackle and what to leave alone. We start with the things they must fix so that we save the deal from collapsing when we get to inspection, and then we move to targeted upgrades. Here is a perfect example of a targeted upgrade versus wasted remodel. I had clients right-sizing out of a home with 1990s carpet and original built-in kitchen cabinets. They thought they had to rip the entire kitchen out. Instead, we pulled the carpet, laid down luxury vinyl plank, and kept the layout the same. You can't pull out built-in cabinets without taking the whole system down. So we precisely cut into the existing cabinetry just enough to add a dishwasher. We painted the cabinets, added new pulls, put in new countertops, and installed a penny tile backsplash. That transformation cost $15,000, but it added $30,000 to the home because it put us in line with what other properties were selling that had a refreshed kitchen. The home sold above list. They loved it so much, it was hard for them to leave. That is the exact difference between an ROI-focused upgrade and a money pit. By the way, if you're sitting in your house right now and you feel overwhelmed about what you actually need to fix, don't guess. I offer a free 15-minute clarity call for southern Wisconsin homeowners. Call or text the number in the description below. We can talk about your specific property and figure it out together what your next step should be. Before you even look at remodeling your kitchen, let's look at the highest return items. This is your curb appeal, the cheap prep, deep cleaning, neutralizing odors, and removing about 1/3 of your furniture to declutter. The statistics on this are staggering. Staging under $1,000 has historically returned approximately 134%. Now, to be completely clear, that $1,000 budget means self-staging. If you hire a stager, you're usually looking at $1,800 to $2,500. Doing the sweat equity and the staging yourself is what locks in that massive return. You want to know what else pays you back over 100%? It's not a luxury bathroom. A new garage door. It recoups 268%. And replacing a tired front door with a steel entry door recoups 216%. It is about creating an immediate impression of a well-maintained home before the buyer ever steps inside. We mow, we edge, we power wash the driveway, and we maximize the lighting by opening the blinds and matching the light bulbs. Oh my gosh, the lights. It's such an easy change. With LEDs today and many fixtures having the ability to select the light color, it's important that all the lights are the same, whether it's daylight, soft white, or whatever. Okay, moving on from my soapbox. Before you worry about your home looking outdated, let's talk about buyer psychology. The younger generation of home buyers, they're absolutely looking for turnkey and move-in ready. But turnkey to them means mechanical peace of mind, knowing the roof won't leak and the furnace won't fail. The older generation buyer who is handy and usually perfectly fine with fixing a few things here and there, as long as the issues are mainly cosmetic, they're okay with a little bit of datedness. Here's the universal truth though. Buyers of any age will make the property their own over time. They're going to change the paint, swap out the flooring, and update the house to fit their own style. Because of this, it is not necessary to try and make your house magazine ready or chase whatever trendy design is out there saying that that's the best way to sell a house. Let's look at a few more things. A major kitchen gut, bathroom additions, and luxury finishes typically only return 50% of whatever you paid for it. You lose money pre-sale. Leave the major remodeling to the next owner. Do this only to clear a true deal breaker or for personal enjoyment. Even with paint, only repaint the walls if they're oddly colored like black or dark red, or they're very heavily damaged. Otherwise, just clean and touch up. Finally, we implement a few strategies to speed up your deal and build buyer confidence. In Wisconsin, there are strict rules for smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. Make sure you have them. Make sure they're in working order. An inspector is going to come through and inspect them. So we want to make sure when you push the little test button, they actually work. I also have my sellers document the installation year on the furnace, the AC, the water heater, and the roof. We need them documented somewhere. Documented ages reassure the buyers and the appraisers. And because buyer cancellations are rising, I highly recommend a pre-listing inspection to head off renegotiations. The house is just a building. Don't trap yourself in an endless remodel project just to sell it. If you're in southern Wisconsin and preparing for your next chapter, let's stop the guesswork. Schedule a 15-minute clarity call with me today, and we'll talk through your timeline, and if it makes sense, I'll even come out and audit your house, give you the return on investment checklist, and help you map out your next steps. Subscribe below for more straight talk advice about real estate, and watch our next video on southern Wisconsin living. I'll see you there.